Oh, well, you know how men are.
Men are such babies.
All know what men are like. Men just lie and cheat.
They all want the same thing, and once they've caught it, good luck catching them again.
You're only good for two things: moving furniture and opening jars.
And they have sex with whatever women they want to have sex with.
All men are the same.
Why couldn't I have been born a lesbian?
Barely more than animals.
But if a woman does the same thing and has sex with any man she wants, we get called sluts. Women are called...
Oh, would you please just shut up, just shut up, just shut up, please. This is like listening to Alanis Morissette on her period. Why don't you lot start taking some responsibility for a bloody change?
What's that mean?
Well, there are just as many women on the planet as men. More women, actually. We all started life at the same fucking time. You know, maybe you lot need to share the blame a little bit.
Blame for what?
Your failed relationships, for a start. Maybe men wouldn't be such bastards all the time if you women didn't make it abundantly clear that you all love bastards. You make us all act like bastards by doing really upsetting things to us, like being our friends.
Aren't we friends then?
Oh yes, we are, but I don't want to bang you, darling. If a bloke fancies you, the last thing he wants is to be your friend. That leads to self-harming and staring at photos from a distance which are wanked over religiously in the moonlight during the day.
Well, why does it always have to come down to sex?
Oh, for fuck's sake! You can't hate a man for being obsessed with sex. That's no different to racism. Saying the trouble with men is, you always think about sex. It's like saying the trouble with women is that you have a vagina. It's just nature and the workings of the human body, okay?
I bet you could try.
No! There's a very good reason why men are constantly aware of their sexual urges. And do you know whose fault it is? It's all your fault. If men didn't think about sex 24/7, then the human race would die out. What is the main objective of any living species?
Sex?
Breeding! Procreation. Now, how does a lady get herself pregnant?
Sex?
Are you broken or something? If sex was enough to get a woman pregnant, then the population overcrowding would be way beyond description than it is now. So in order to make sure that women do not conceive every time they have a fucking shag, right, they have to go through this cycle. This means that women can only get pregnant once a month for a window of about 12 minutes, usually at 3 AM on a Sunday, whilst you're having a midnight shit or something like that. As your turd is hanging halfway out, she goes, "Quick, I'm ready." You have nanoseconds to get in there and pound, do the job, get a good old stiffy, and spring on the baby maker mode. That's why men are sex mad. If we weren't ready to go every single second of the day, then we'd have to try and, find a partner whose timing would in sync with our own, and that's just bloody ridiculous.
That's bollocks, total bollocks. Then why do so many men fuck you and then leave you the next day and never call?
Did it ever occur to you that when this man is fucking you on your first date, that he's doing it for the same reasons you are? Like? No normal, sensible, well-adjusted person wants to fuck someone in a nightclub toilet 16 minutes after meeting them, and then contemplate afterwards the likelihood of getting a joint bank account and an unsecured personal loan to buy a country house, do they?
Well, maybe not.
Men who have one-night stands are doing it for the same fucking reasons women are. Fear, inadequacy, low confidence, and being petrified that the only thing you have to offer someone is a fucking shag. Slags, male and female, are very sad and unhappy people.
Jodie Marsh is a slag, and she seems happy enough.
I very much doubt that a woman is truly happy if she can only go outside unless she's wearing an outfit that is so not there that her gynecologist can perform an examination by simply reading the Sun newspaper. I strongly doubt she'll ever find a man who would be content to sit there on a Saturday evening and discuss Noam Chomsky and the works of the Bronte sisters.
Okay, well then answer me this then. Why does a man get to brag about who he's fucked and gets congratulated, but if a woman does it, she gets called a slut?
Have you ever noticed the types of men that these shag merchants all fucking brag to? If they were any further down the fucking evolutionary scale in terms of intelligence, you could put a suit on them and pass them off as an American president. Intelligent men are able to rise above what is nothing more than a basic primitive instinct. They love fucking just as much as anyone. This is the be-all and end-all of their existence. Women being labelled sluts for shagging every fucker that breathes and ejaculates ejaculates is nothing more than someone being called frigid by the same women for having a sense of dignity and decency about her. Women hate promiscuous women because they feel that they're a threat to their own men, to their bloke. If left alone for 2 minutes, he would be pounding away at her like you don't know what, like a Black and Decker hummingbird. This is why women are in charge of so little in the world, because you all fucking hate each other, basically. None of you can trust each other. You're all spending your time trying to outdo one another. And whilst you're bickering over things like hair, clothes and bikini waxes, right, all the men have got together and snuck off and taken over. Because a group of male friends have no competition with each other. In a group of 5 men, one will be the prettiest, one will be the strongest, one will be the smartest, one will be the funniest, and one will be the most mental. This means every male in the group has a fucking role that makes them alpha, right? But the second a man tries to join that group that carries the same alpha trait, there's going to be an instant battle of wills to see who gets to stay within the group.
That's weird. Why can't you just accept that somewhere out there another man is going to be better or equal to you in every way you feel superior?
And that question proves why you have no luck with men, and your relationships always fail, because you don't know the essential qualities that every potential partner that you focus on has in him, which can be exploited, controlled, manipulated, whatever way you wish, whenever you wish. If you can't see that, you're never going to get a good courtship, ever. Ever.
What is it?
What is it?
What is it?
Oh, I see. You want me to tell you now, do you?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes!
But I thought all men were bastards to you. I assumed that men, like me, have no soul or sensitivity. That we just use you. Isn't that right?
Okay, we're sorry.
Yeah, we are.
We forgive mankind and all his wrongs.
Women are the most shallow of the 2 sexes.
It's our fault. Men have to think dirty thoughts all day, okay?
Men are only bastards because women don't fuck nice guys, and we shouldn't have illicit sex in public conveniences and then get confused when a man decides not to take the relationship any further.
It's all your fault.
It's all our fault.
It's all our fault.
It's all our fault.
Very good. Now, we can share a bit more. If you want to pull any, and I do mean any, man on the planet, from Johnny Depp to Jeremy Paxman, from David Beckham to Cliff Richard, Morgan Freeman to Hulk Hogan.
Get on with it.
Oi, I'm the one with the hot insider info here. It's me who's betraying the brotherhood of man. Men have been exploited and abused and mistreated for far too long, and I only share this with you so you can use it wisely, and I hope that you use it wisely. We are not the ones who cheat, lie and deceive. We are innocents in the world. A world that has forgotten about us. Well, we have had enough, damn it. No more of your estrogenic fascism and mammary hypnosis. It stops now. Agreed?
Yeah, alright. What is the secret to pulling any man?
Men are controlled by one thing.
Sex.
No! What is it with you? Wasn't it you that was saying men were obsessed with sex? I think it's you who's having issues here.
Forget her, carry on.
The secret to getting a man trapped in your web forever is his ego. It's the one thing men are governed by. It affects our every move, our decision, our action. It's like a personal life coach or drill sergeant locked in your head. Put a straight man in a gay bar, and after a while, he'll be pissed off if no bender has come up and started chatting him up. Tried to bum rape him. Leave him in a doctor's surgery feeling perfectly well long enough, and before you know it, he'll be dressed up and performing emergency surgery on himself. Even if we go to a funeral, we're pissed off and jealous that we're not the corpse because we're not the ones who are the centre of attention. It's not possible for an ego to shut down. We are slaves to our egos. It is the Kim Jong-il of metaphysical concepts. So if you want to get any man at your beck and call, day or night, girlfriend, all you have to do is cater to the man's fucking ego. You've got to out-ego his ego. Every single guy is trying so hard to be the best in the pub or the nightclub, right? He looks like a dick. He's got no sophistication. He treats women like he approaches women like they're aliens from another bit-plucking planet, right? But his ego will not allow him to believe that. It won't be honest, and it won't admit defeat. That's where you step in and take over. You ever seen a couple walking down a street or in a restaurant, and the man is way too much of a stud muffin-esque Hulkmeister to being with the woman he's with, who looks like something Terry Pratchett would have created after a night of heavy crack smoking? Well, the reason that's happened is because she managed to become his ego. She managed to become the thing that fuels the one thing that makes him feel special. All a man wants from a woman in the long run is to feel like he is someone who they believe is the greatest person on earth. Nothing is greater than your man. He is special. He is awesome. He is the best. If you manage to do that, if you manage to make a man's fantasy come true and give him the self-importance of the celestial deity he wants to be, then you have that motherfucker by the nuts every day of your life. He'll never do anything that might upset you. Even if he hasn't and you make out that he has, he'll apologize. He'll do anything, and I mean anything, to keep you. And he'll always forgive you for anything, and I do mean anything, that you do. Shagging his dad. Men might control the planet, but women have the power to control men. Once they finally get off their fat hairy asses and realise this, the world can start to change forever.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow!
There they go, discover a new world. I reckon it might just be one unforgettable experience for them. Hello. Hey, Steve. Yeah, I stuck it in the drink when they were in the toilet, yeah. Oh yeah, it's gone. Okay, they're leaving the cafe now. Should be your way pretty soon. Yeah, they should be passing out, yeah. Get them when they go around the corner, we'll get them in the gaffer tape. Oh yeah. See you later, mate. Bye. Oh, all men are bastards.